time for the Christmas calendar. Today is December the 15th. Let's see. I think I want the fire truck. We're going to do the fire truck. Maybe. There we go. Fire truck, December the 15th. Good morning, everyone. I know I look a little rough, but it is what it is. I'm on my way to the doctor, Cleveland Non Surgical. We're going to get a little poppy pop again today, and then we're going to do it again Thursday. This is Vlogmas day number 12. I put one out that I said I didn't know what day it was, so I didn't add a number. We'll say it was 10 because apparently I missed 10. So I told you I don't know. Y'all, why? I have no idea. I don't know. I'll have to show you my outfit. I told you all that I got this cute little Grinch outfit. I'm pretty sure it came from China. The pants are perfect, like they fit really good, but this shirt is humongous, like humongous. I mean, I can generally do an extra large because, you know, the girls need a little bit of extra breathing room, but dang, it's big, and I like it because it says, "You people." Let me stop, and I'll show you at least the top of the shirt. It also says it's a sweatshirt. No, it's not. It's kind of silky on the outside, so it's not like sweatshirt material. Hang on. See? Ew! People! I know, shut up, ain't it cute? I know, it is. We're also going to make English muffins today. I have a lot of crap that I got to get done today. Yeah, okay, y'all know. Right, and it's 2 hours, an hour and a half later than I'm normally driving, and it's just redonkulous. My daughter says I shouldn't say that because I'm too old. What do y'all think? Put down in the comments below, am I too old to say redonkulous? Thank you in the corner for saying that I wasn't. I appreciate you. You are today's #1 fan. Thanks. I appreciate it. But we're going to make some English muffins today because that is the second thing that I've got a gift for my radio family. I am sending out 2 cheesecakes today to 2 of the gentlemen, family members, to Adam and Creasy, both of their families. They have a very large cheesecake, very large one. Yes, I know I made 4, but the other 2 are for my referring offices up in Athens, East Tennessee Oral Surgeons, and Dr. Carter, because that's what I do. Love to feed people. We are making we are making Annie, the Addams family. Yes, I know an actual Addams family. It's so cool. They're not creepy though. And then the Alderman family are getting, they're getting carbs. They're getting English muffins. Because Annie doesn't like sugar. There's something wrong with her, but I still love her. And Rob just doesn't need the sugar, so we're gonna give him carbs instead. Because that's what we do. Okay, corner of death. Hang on, we gotta get around Sequana. Okay, that was a shoe. All right, now it's a little bit better. So that's kind of the plan today. Got to go do the normal run-ins that we normally do. And I got to make a double batch of English muffins and get those done today. So we'll probably film that. And if I do anything else fun, we'll do that. I did a lot of editing this morning. So hopefully I've got a couple of videos ahead because I didn't post over the last couple of days. I know. I still recorded, I just didn't get it edited. Don't yell at me. I can't help it. I mean, I can, but you know, love me anyway, okay? Thanks. I appreciate it. All right, so let's see, what else? What else? Oh, Chicky Sam has gotten in the middle of the Christmas tree yet again. I need to get some footage of him. He's not like trying to tear it up. He just likes to get in the middle of the Santa tree and lay down and take a nap. I mean, technically he's small enough that he can do that, but I'm afraid if I let him, he'll do it when he's bigger and he'll tip the whole tree over. Yeah, that wouldn't be good. I don't think he weighs enough to tip it over quite yet, but we want to make sure. Okay, so I told you all yesterday, well, may not be yesterday, maybe a couple of videos ago. I don't know. I don't know which one this is getting into. Oh, hell, I got to get video off my phone. I'll come back in a minute. It's going to cut me off. Okay, love you, bye. Okay, sorry. I had a bunch of film on my camera that I needed to get rid of. Yeah, like a whole bunch that I needed to get rid of. Sorry, my bad. I only had like 4 minutes. I forgot to clear my camera out before I got in the car. Sorry, the sun's kind of crappy right here. Let me clean off my lens. Not that that's any better, because truly, it isn't. But it needed to be cleaned anyway. Anyway, as I was saying, for we were so rudely interrupted. My girlfriend, because I told you about on one of the last videos that you watched, I'm not going to say which one it was, but one of the last videos you watched, that they had a kitten that was dumped out. So it's a boy, and his tail, he was just born that way. So his little 3/4 of a tail is just natural for him. Sweetest little thing. He's not going to lose his toe, so we're very happy about that. He did need some sutures. He had to stay overnight last night because they couldn't fix him in the morning and they had to do it in the afternoon, so he had to stay overnight. Luna, their newest pup, was beside herself when Catherine took Allspice, that's his name right now, took him to the vet. Like, she has just been freaking out the whole time. Didn't find out what happened last night when she got home, but I'm pretty sure Luna was not happy. My understanding is they'll be going to get him today, so Luna will have her kitty back. She was not happy about that at all. So, looks like that the kitten is going to make a full recovery. Yay! The vet said he's probably about 4 to 5 months old, that he's lost most of his baby teeth and his adult canines are in all the way. He was definitely malnourished. Figured he'd been out there probably more than a week on his own. Tapeworms, all that kind of stuff, but that's easy. You know, that's easy to fix. It's not a problem. But he's going to make a full recovery, so everybody is really super happy about it. We couldn't be happier. Glad they have another family member. He really is just an absolute little precious thing. I have no idea why we are all stopped in the middle of the road. Go around. It's very clear. Go around. I hate these people. I shouldn't say. There you go. Somebody had some brains in the front row. Wow. Oh my God. I'm sorry. I shouldn't be like that. Lord, forgive me. I apologize. I shouldn't be that way, especially at Christmas time. I'm sorry. Y'all, I apologize. All right. I'm going to cut this part of the video short. We're going to come back later and we'll do some more things. Okay, love you. Bye.
1 hour later.
Okay, we're back. Sorry for the little bit of lighting issue. It's not COVID. I'm going to show you my outfit and then we're going to come over here and I'm going to show you what's in the bowls because we are making holiday English muffins. So this is the outfit in whole. Let me come all the way back. Hopefully you guys can see this. See how big this shirt is? Yeah, it's like, it's ginormous. But the pants are cute. We've got the little ew people on the pants and then we have it here, ew people. I wish it was smaller, like it needs to be about, you know, yeah, but it's okay. It'll be fine. Don't worry about it. It's fine. I'm gonna lose weight and it's gonna get too big anyway, so it'll be fine. All right, let's go over here and we'll talk about what's in the bowl. Alrighty. So, if you happen to be lucky enough to have 2 KitchenAids, which I am, in each of these bowls is 1 batch. I have 4.5 cups of unbleached, pre-sifted, all-purpose flour. We have 1 tablespoon of sugar, 1 teaspoon of salt, and 2 teaspoons of rapid rise yeast. That's what's in there. Let me go get the wet ingredients and we'll be right back because I gotta be stingy with my time. All right, so what we have here is we have 1 3/4 cup worth of liquid. I like to use evaporated milk. I do a 1/2 cup of evaporated milk and the rest to the 1 3/4 with water. Then we need 3 tablespoons of butter each. Now we have to heat this mixture up. So what I like to do is I like to go ahead and put the butter in the milk because the butter needed to be softened anyway. I kind of kill 2 birds with 1 stone. So we'll put the butter in there And then we need 1 more teaspoon from this one for the other one. And we're gonna put 2 tablespoons. And then another tablespoon. And then what I will do is I'm gonna put this in the microwave for about $1.40, and we'll bring it out and we'll check the heat. You need a thermometer. I use a meat thermometer. See this? Let me see. That way, there you go. So you can see the numbers. Your liquid should never be more than 115 degrees. It'll kill the yeast. So we're gonna pop these in the microwave. We'll come back in a minute.
A few moments later.
All right, so my mixture is at about 130 right now, which is too hot, but we need to add an egg to this, and this egg is cold. So it will drop down the temperature of this pretty quick because I need to scramble the egg in there so that everything gets incorporated well. So we'll get all this incorporated and then we'll check the heat. And if it's still too warm, we're gonna let it cool off until it gets down to at least 115 degrees. Because again, we don't want to kill the yeast. In this instance, yeast is your friend. All right, this is what you call an enriched dough. An enriched dough generally has milk and or eggs. All right, so let's check our temp now. You need between 100 and 115, somewhere there. You don't really want it any less than 100, and you really don't want it much more than 115. All right, here's our next one. That one's still just a little off. And I know this one's gonna be hot. Yeah, or at least 130. So we'll add the egg to this one. Cool that down a little bit. Try not to make a mess if you can. But you want the egg completely incorporated. Of course, and the melting butter is going to help as well. All right, let's check these. Okay. All right, we're good on that one. We are probably good on this one. So we're going to take this over to the mixer because we can only do one mixer at a time. Maybe. Whoops. Hang on. I got to move this one back. Ugh, so I can get to this one. There we go. And now we're going to go down a little further. We're going to incorporate all the things. We got to mix up all the dry ingredients. And then we're going to let go with the liquid. Make sure you get all of it. If it looks a little wet or a little dry, let it alone. It's got to do its business. Okay, now you see how that's all come together and it's a nice little ball? That's what we want. So we're gonna stop it. Now we're going to come over to the stove. Now, what I've done is I have put my oven, let me bring it up here so you guys can see it. It's on 205 degrees. I unfortunately do not have a proofing drawer. So, and it's not hot as hell in my house. So what we do is we turn the oven on at about 205, 200, somewhere around there. We are going to cover both of these with saran wrap. And we're going to put them on the back of the stove. The heat from the back of the stove will rise up through here and help this rise. This was one of my big problems when I didn't know what I was doing wrong and I couldn't make anything with yeast just because it wasn't warm enough in here to get anything to rise. So we're going to cover that with plastic. We're going to put it back here. Then we're going to go get the other one and we're going to put it right here. All right, I had to wash my hands. There is bowl number 2. We're going to let these guys sleep for a little while. Probably a couple of hours just because that's probably about what time I'm going to get back to it. Usually it takes about an hour to let this rise, but it needs to double in size. So we'll be back when they're double in size and we'll go from there.
3 hours later.
All right, peeps, so we're actually ready to go now. I'm going to show you what these are supposed to look like and then we're going to move them over to the other counters. Hang on, let's go down. All right, so here's the first one. And it has doubled in size, as you can see. We started here and we're basically here. Same with this one. It's nice and doubled. Looks good. So what we're going to do is we're going to come over here. We are going to come down like this so you guys can actually see what I'm doing. I'm going to get my handy dandy cutter. This is what I use. It's a very large. That's probably 3-inch circle. We are going to get our parchment. Maybe. I don't like to make a mess, so I put parchment down when we roll these out. So we're going to roll these out and then we have to let them rise again. And then we cook them twice. It sounds like a lot. It really isn't. It only takes a few minutes. It's not that big of a deal. All right. We're going to put that down. So we need some more of our all-purpose flour. And then we need some white cornmeal. White cornmeal, all-purpose flour. Let me get my things out of here real quick. Let's get one of these. We just spatula to get it out with. And what we're gonna do is we have parchment paper lined baking tins and we're going to cover those in a little bit of the white cornmeal. This is so your English muffins don't stick, because they will. If you don't do this. And you want to be real gentle after the second time they rise, because if you pick them up and you mess with them a whole lot, they'll deflate and they may not come back. So we're going to put some flour down. I generally don't use a rolling pin. You usually don't need one. And then we're going to take our bread batter. Get it as clean as you can. And then we're going to take a little bit of flour on the top, just so your hands don't stick. We don't need this, we just press it out so that we can cut it out. I don't make it really thin because I like my muffins to be kind of fluffy. But you know, you can roll yours out thin if you like. It's up to you. Flour your rolling, or your cookie cutter, okay? And then basically just do that. I like to shake mine around a little bit to make sure that they're cut all the way. And it makes a nice, pretty little circle. Annie now knows, hi Annie, that she is getting these English muffins. She's excited because she is going to her family's in Nashville this weekend, and she was planning on making eggs Benny. So now she'll have some homemade English muffins to make said eggs Benny, which that sounds good. I might make some of that myself. Ooh, we need to flour that again. Get one more right there. And then we might be able to get 2 out of this one. Ooh. You hear little Chicky Sam back there. He's like, Mom! I just fed him. I swear he's not hungry. I promise he's not. All right. So you grab those, just pat their little butts off. Put them on the baking dish. You don't want to put them too close together. These are going to rise again. You don't want them to touch each other because, again, if they do and you pull on them, they will deflate. They'll still taste good, but they won't look as pretty. So we kind of do it like that. And then you can put some more cornmeal on the top, and then you need to cover these with a towel and let them rise again. My oven is still on at 200 degrees, which we're leaving it there because I need them to rise again. And this part really does not take that long. I'll probably give them an hour, and that should be all that they need. All right, usually we get 2 rolls, meaning that I roll this out twice. I try not to touch any more than I have to. You get all those pieces, kind of tuck them all up underneath each other. See, like that. And then you have a regular top again. Because we just don't want to mess with it too much. It makes them real tough. And then spread that out. We're going to cut some more. We'll probably get 2 out of this one. And then we'll get an odd one. And then we're going to get an odd one. So basically what we'll do is we have those pieces, put them together, right? Just tuck them under and tuck them under and tuck them under. And if you really want to cheat, you can stick it down in this little thing. And if you'll just do this number, it makes it round and you can just smash it out a little bit. See how that goes? Yes. Put it back in there. Just so that we get a uniform shape. And there you go. Now we have these going. Now, I'm actually probably going to have to cover these again because I don't have enough cookie sheets to proof everything. So I'm going to cover these back up because they'll be fine. It won't hurt them to sit. We're just going to cover it back up and put it back on the stove and we'll leave it. And then we'll get to do it again. So we'll come back when it's time to bake.
3 hours later.
Hey peeps, we're back. We're still on day 12. All right, so we're gonna cook these now. I wanna kind of show you. They didn't rise all that much. No worries. Wait till we stick them on the griddle. They're gonna fatten right up. Hang on. Let's turn you around. Let's bring you down. Woo, there's the griddle. All right, now gently. Don't manhandle these things. I've got this griddle cranked up all the way on about 400. Really what I'm doing is I'm just browning both sides. Now I've been told that you can cook them all the way on the griddle. I don't do that. Or you can cook them all the way in the oven. I don't do that. I like this method because it makes them nice and fluffy. They're brown on both sides, which is what most people expect to see when they get an English muffin. And then we just finish them off in the oven so they stay nice and tender. Look it, you can do it however you want, but I like this way. This way works the best. Cheers, I'm off my fast. I've had some chai today, that's it. It's good though. What is it, Chicky Sam? I literally just fed him like 10 minutes ago. You got, see, now you can really see. Yo, people. I found another Grinch sweatshirt, actually in medium, believe it or not, and yes, it fit. The prince told me that now it was going to be too tight because they didn't have one in large, but it actually fit and I had 2 shirts on, so. Yay for me. It's the little wins. Take them where you can. So we hit probably about a 19-hour fast today. Let's see, I went from about 7:30 last night. Sir, you need to get down. No, sir, you're not allowed up here. Absolutely not. Down. There you go. Water bottles are the best. I went from about 7:30 last night to about 2:30 this afternoon, and I broke my fast having some chai, but it had a little bit of organic milk in it, so that busted my fast right there. Hey, look, it was what it was. It was good. So now this is sugar-free concentrate chai with some half and half in it. No, I'm not actually really all that hungry, to be quite truthful with you. Oh, see, that's pretty and brown. See, that's what you want. Be very gentle when you flip them over. We don't want to, again, manhandle these things. We want them to come out nice and pretty. All right, there we go. We're gonna let that side cook for just a couple of minutes. This is why we want it kind of high, because, you know, I just want the brownness on there and for the heat to kind of expand. You see how they're expanding up. Like, they're this thick now. These were really, they were like that thin, and now we're about yay, which is what we want. So don't freak out if they're a little thinner. If you didn't roll them like really super thin and they didn't puff up a whole lot, they're probably gonna puff up when you cook them a bit. Once you get both of those sides done, you don't have to be terribly gentle with them. You still don't want to sling them around. Don't even think about it. Don't come over here. Don't even. Don't look at. Don't. Water bottles are the best thing if you need to teach your animals to stay off the counters. Mine have a very bad habit of trying to get on my counter, so we're using water bottles to keep them off. I don't need them up here. Ew. Yeah, that's exactly what I was thinking. Ew. All right, we should be pretty toasty on this side. Look, and see, you have a beautiful English muffin on both sides. So now we're going to flip them over. And we're going to cook the other ones. Now it doesn't matter if they touch, because obviously they've risen all that they're going to rise. So we're good. Now we're going to get this side. You know, I don't always come out with the same amount of English muffins each time. So one of my friends may get more English muffins than the other person. You know, it is what it is, and I don't think they're going to talk to each other and say, hey, how many English muffins did you get? Because I only got this many. And if your friends do that, legit, they're petty, and they don't deserve the English muffins. Just saying. My friends, however, are not petty. So you can see how thin they are right now. See? See, it's just like this little thing about yay big. They gon' puff up because all the ones on here were pretty thin. And they're just gonna puff up like magic before your eyes. See, this one's already getting puffy. Kind of like pancakes. The air inside is expanding everything and making it kind of go big. That's your science for the day. You're welcome. Well, no sir. No sir, absolutely not. Out. I gotta learn. I really do have to learn. It's a bad habit to let them get into, and it's very hard to break. Just FYI, my cats think that they can go anywhere they want to go. They can't. Normally when I have cake orders, I have to lock them in another room and keep them there. Yep, that's how that goes. So that's what's going to happen probably Saturday. I'm going to have to lock these guys up so I can get my cookies done. I'm sorry, Friday. We're going to do it Friday. Yeah, so we'll be recording cookies Friday. You're welcome. Jesus. Can't talk today. All right, let's flip them over. They're really going to get nice and fluffy this time. Those could go a little bit longer. We're going to let that sit a little bit longer. That wasn't quite brown enough. Actually, we started from this end. Yeah, that's pretty good. We could have let those go a little bit longer, but it's fine. See how fluffy they're getting? Look. See, I told you, no worries, don't worry. Even if they end up being thin, they'll still taste good, just saying. As long as you don't put too much yeast in them, that'll make them weird. I need to make that no knead Italian bread recipe. It's really super easy, and it's really delicious bread. If you're a person that can do bread and you don't mind, which I make it for guests, things of that nature. Oh, I got something in my eye. I don't know what. Something's poking me in my eyeball. We'll see. We're about to run out of space. We got 8 minutes, 31 seconds, and we're at 7 minutes. So I may end up having to download some of this stuff so that we can finish this when it comes out, which basically I'll just show you the finished product. Our oven is on 350 degrees. We will bake these for exactly 11 minutes. And then they will be done. My advice is let them cool completely. If you will put them in a airtight container of any kind, Ziploc, whatever it is that you basically want to use, if you will store them in your refrigerator, legit, they will last almost forever, like almost indefinitely. We've probably had English muffins well over 30 days, and they were still perfect. Just saying. Just saying. All right, let's see where we're at. All right, that's pretty good. Okay, we're gonna stop for now. We're gonna go put them in the oven. I'm gonna pull some of this stuff off my phone and we'll come back later. Okay, bye.
Later.
All right, these are ready to come out of the oven. Look how fat those are. Aren't those pretty? Yes, they are. We're gonna move those onto the cooling rack and let them, ooh, God, that scared me to death, and let them cool all the way. So each of my friends is getting a dozen total. And if there are extra ones left over, they will just stay home with us. But they will both get 12. They fit nicely in the box, and I'll show you the box here in just a second. Looks like we're gonna have one extra. So we'll pick the 12 prettiest. All right. Those will go back in my oven to live, because that's where I keep mine. Along with all my cast iron pans. Put those in there. Yes, my oven's still hot, but my cast iron likes it, so it will be fine. All right. Let me show you the pretty box. There is what it looks like. I have covered it in tissue paper, and I have wrapped up in cellophane quite a few times to make sure that they stay where they need to stay and that they're completely covered, 6 each on either side. And then we just wrap them up. These are actually a little too tall for the box. That's okay. These are Annie's, and I don't think Annie is going to mind that the box does not close quite all the way, but it looks very pretty, so there we go. That is it. Let me turn you around.
Alrighty, people, that is officially going to end Vlogmas Day number 12. This one is probably going to be the longest vlog, although I don't know, the Christmas cookies might end up being a little on the longer side. If you guys really hate them that long, put the comments down below, let me know, because look if you don't talk to me, I ain't got a clue with what's going on. I mean, I got a few of you that talk to me, but all you other people, like over on this side of the room, you people never comment, and you need to talk more, right? Because these people over here are all the time talking. So you people over there, right? Let me know. Let me know what you think. All right, we're gonna go ahead and end Vlogmas Day number 12 here. You guys know the rules. You stay out of trouble now, but if you can't, don't get caught. Y'all stay safe, stay clean, and have a perfect day. Love you, bye.